to the session on pentagonal prism. A pentagonal prism is a polyhedron which has been formed with two equal faces at top and bottom, connected together by rectangular faces like this. Pentagonal will be having 5 sides of regular width. We call this as edge distances, shorter edge distances. The top and bottom face connected together by rectangular faces. The naming of this will be done as A, B, C, D, E, A1, B1, C1, D1, E1. When you observe from top, this A1, B1, C1, D1 will not be seen, so that's why we'll be marking it within brackets. If you observe here this sketch, I just tilted a little bit to make the concept understand. This is A, B, C, D, A1, B1, C1, D1 will be there at the back, and E1. When you observe from this side, you can see A, B, C, D. E1 cannot be seen, therefore we can put this within bracket when you observe it from the front like this. And the same way, bottom A1, B1, C1, D1 will be seen, E1 cannot be seen. This is how we are going to mark the thick and thin lines. Now, if I take the other view, let me explain with respect to a little bit inclination. This is A1, A, B, C, D, E. The bottom face A1, B1, C1, D1 will be at the back, E1 also will be at the back side. Therefore, their two are not seen, we will be putting them within bracket. Now, if I just tilt this and make it orthographic, you will be seeing A is seen, B is seen, D is seen. A is seen, B is seen, C is seen, D cannot be seen. Therefore, within bracket you are going to put it with the dotted line, the longitudinal line. E1 also will not be seen. Here A1, B1, C1 is seen, D1 is not seen, E1 is not seen. Therefore, those lines can be marked with thick dashes. And this is the typical isometric view of a regular pentagonal prism. Let us study how to draw the projections or the views for the different conditions, like whether it is an edge condition or it is a corner position condition. Now, let us take a pentagonal prism, try to understand the different views to be drawn, like top and front views. Consider a typical problem which has got a side of 20 mm and axis 40 mm, resting with one of its corner, such that the two base edges passing through it makes equal inclination with HP, and its base being inclined at 60 degree to HP. We have to tilt the base by an angle 60 degree to HP, and the axis appears to be inclined at 30 degree to VP. We have to draw the top and front views for this. Let us once again have a look on the 3D model, whatever we had shown you earlier. With respect to that, we will study about the 3D model, try to understand the naming. You can see the base edges, the lateral faces generated, the top face ahead of the axis, bottom face is named by A1, B1, C1, D1, top face A, B, C, D. So, when you observe from top, this is fully ABCD seen, A1, B1, C1, D1 is not seen. So these are things to be remembered. Now here it is resting with one of its corner. Take any one of the corner, keep that corner to the right hand side. That's the initial position to be drawn. The very first position to be drawn is, if it is resting with one of its corner, keep that corner to the right hand side. If it is resting with one of its edges, base edges, keep that base edge to the right hand side. With this simple technique, we can draw the projections. We'll try to understand this with respect to the 2D drawings. Draw XY line, mark VP and HP, the front view and the top view to be drawn above XY line and below XY line respectively. Now since in the problem the pentagon is resting with one of its sides, you have to keep the corner to the right hand side. So let me start from left hand side and come to the right hand side of the corner. You got the base width as 20 mm, draw the base width as 20 mm. Pentagon has got an exterior angle of 72 degree. There are two lines of 72 degree. Inside it will be 108 degree. Now take a length of 20 mm. With B as center, draw an arc, and with the D as center, cut that arc. You get the point C. C is the corner on which the prism will be resting. We are keeping this to the right hand side. This is the initial position of a pentagonal prism for the corner position. Now draw the medians, get the axis O1. So once you get the axis, this completes the top view in the initial position. Draw the projectors to get the elevation. As I said earlier, you will be observing it always from the front side. The naming is very important. You have to name it. A is seen, B is seen, C is seen. So A, B, C are put outside the bracket, D, E are not seen, so they are put within the bracket. Now since the base is inclined at an angle 60 degree to HP, keep the edge on which it rests on the corner on XY line. Measure this length C1A1, mark it at an angle of 60 degree to HP. You are drawing a line here. Then complete the other lines, mark the other points, name it. That means you are reproducing this figure from here. It's redrawn by tilting the base by an angle 60 degree. Draw the projectors. If you want, you can drop all the projectors at a time, or you can draw one by one. Now the topmost corner is AE. So AE I have drawn here, from E I have projected, will mark the intersection points. Similarly from O, you can get the O, BD, C. Same way, you draw the projector from the bottom face, A1, E1, O1, B1, D1, C1. You got all the points. There comes the importance of how to draw the visible and invisible lines. You are always observing it from the top. Therefore, this edges, longest edges will be seen first, and you can see the top face which is nearer to the observer, and these are the bottom faces where you cannot see it. So let me go with the inch that have been given. First mark the longest edge away from XY line. Here A1 is the longest edge, E1 is another longest edge. Mark it by thick line. AA1, EE1. Then the face away from XY line, this is the top face, this is the bottom face. The top face is away from XY line and nearer to the observer, therefore it is completely seen. Mark it with thick line. Then mark the boundaries, this is the boundary points. Mark them in sequence. Then if you observe here, C1, it has come inside, you get the base edge B1 C1, C1 D1, the smallest base edges, and the longest base edge, longest lateral edge is there, C7 is there, that has to be marked by thick dashes, and the axis. So mark the inner line by thick dashes like this, then the axis. This completes the second position where you are going to draw the top view. That is, the axis appears to be inclined at 30 degree to VP. Draw an angle line of 30 degree angle. Mark all these points along the line. Draw these edges like A1, E1, B1, D1, see all these things. Which is perpendicular to this axis. Join them as it is being drawn here. You are reproducing this figure over here by making the axis inclined at an angle of 30 degree to VP. Draw the projections to the top, that is nothing but for the elevation. Draw the corresponding horizontal projectors from the corners of the pentagonal prism. Yes, you have marked all the corner points of the prisms A, B, C, D, A, B1, C1, A1, B1, C1, D1, E1 like this. Now to mark, we have to mark the visible lines. As I said, we will be always observe will be standing in front here. The longest edge away from XY line is BB1. You are going to mark BB1. And if you are interested, you can go with the other longest edge will be AA1. Okay, let us see that later. The face which is away from XY line is A, B, C, D, E, A. So mark that A, B, C, D, E, A, which is nearer to the observer by thick lines. You are joining them in sequence. A, B, C, D, E, A. Mark the boundaries. This is the boundary line. This is the boundary one. Like this. You got the boundary. You got remaining edges are there like C1 D1, D1 E1, E1 A1, which are coming inside the boundary line. Therefore, it cannot be seen. It's not visible. It's behind. Mark it with thick dashes. And the longitudinal edges also by thick line, that is D1, E1, and finally mark the axis of the prism. This is the final view of the given problem. The prism of 20 mm side resting with one of its corner, base making an angle of 60 degree, the top view of the axis making an angle of 30 degree, then drawing the projectors to the front, getting the front view. There is a front view, there is a top view in the final position.